Hi, oh. What is it? Here I'm walking out. I was like, oh my god, it's a cute lip. I look dead. Have you ever Joan sporting? And you, I feel like every time you're on my channel, you're like, you have like a new haircut.
hair color.
You become me.
그러네.
It's like a different look every video. It's been like 24 hours pretty much. I need a new coloring to cover this shit because this is not cute.
What's up?
Concealer. I don't know what I want. At this point, anything would be better. Ooh, innocent. Let's try that. I'm gonna be dirty. Just use an applicator.
Using bottle.
Wow, that is not a good color. Just kidding. Just around the corner. My love. You know a store is legit when they have like the wet tissues. They're my favorite for removing the swatches. Why? You've got the perfumes over here. This is really, really popular amongst guys. I know a lot of guys use this. It smells really freaking good. I know this is also really popular with guys, the Ferrari one. Didn't know they had perfume.
Oh, Ferrari?
Yeah. That looks like the car brand. It is the car brand.
It is.
Sure is. Me. Oh, there's some Etsy shit right here. It smells like oranges. So they're saying that the name of the store is called Aritaum Life, I believe. It basically was a life. Live? Oh, live. Sorry, Aritaum Live. Because apparently they're gonna have like events and shows every day. So if you're bored, come out. So other than Aritaum brands, this is already a lot. They've actually got other ones, like the soap one. Then they've got ones over there that aren't more Pacific. So yeah, that's what I noticed when they were renovating this place. There's like a lot more variety. Because before I felt like it was just Mamonde, Laneige, Iope, those main ones, but now there's like a lot. So they even got Thank You Farmer. So love that variety. I love the music here. You know when like something's gonna start?
Yeah.
When the music goes up and the lights go down. Work, 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 give it a work. Love that. Oh man, I love that. She's just circling around the store. That's it? Just one? Did they let her out too early?
She looks so good.
Hey, work, 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 give it a work, 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 work. Yes, yes, bitch, yes! You work those brushes. Yes, yes! I think it's so interesting because they're holding this at like a makeup store. So they're just like models walking in a makeup store. It's the I'm shopping for makeup. All fierce. Love that. Whenever I see someone with color hair, I think they're important. Like, yes, bitch, work. Yes! Oh my god, work. Yes.
Love her dress.
Love that. Work. Yes, you go into that door. Yes, yes. You enter that backstage. Yes. Girl is my favorite right here, right here, right here. Yes, yes. Yeah. Oh, yes. Yes, you go in that room. Category is evening gown. Work, mama. Work.
You're right. She is doing something more like.
Yeah, right? She's got her hands on the waist. Love that. Yes, category is not fucking around. Hey. I think that's supposed to be like some cool effect, but it just looks like that something is on fire over there. Lady in red, yes. Hey! Okay, all right, you better, turn, and work, and work. Oh my god, love. Yes. The final runway. Who will be Korea's next drag super... I'm kidding, just kidding. Oh my god, I love it. Yes. When will my babes? She's so pretty. Instagram down below. Yes, me. Hey.
Oh, yes.
Oh, I love that. Not only did she model, but she's the MC. Work.
왜 그래? 크리마레 closed down, you guys. So sad.
I'm home. This is the little gift bag that we got. She's giving us Off-White vibes. I love how, well, first of all, this is extra as hell. It's full of packing peanuts and then like 2 lipsticks. What was it that Graveyard Girl used to do? Worms. Oh, there's actually quite a number of lipsticks in here. Oh, there's a lot of lipsticks in here. 6. Thank you, Aritaum. I should be a real beauty influencer with my like flash and kind of. Oh my god, yes. Thank you so much, Aritaum. Loving the packaging. Slayed. I hope they're all like brick colors. Oh, these look like the Etude House lipsticks. Remember those? I mean, it would make sense. Etude House and Espa are more Pacific brands. Oh my god, this looks kind of like the YSL one. Oh, aesthetic. My drying clothes. That's a lot of lipstick.
찍는 거 아니지?
찍고 있어.
찍는 건가요? 쌩얼인데?
I forgot to vlog, but after I said bye to Joan, came back home, finished packing. Jimin Nuna's here. Team for that. Team to that right now. Smiling. And Sok-chan. 뭔가 Sok-chan! konnichiwa! Or 뭐해? 보시는데 item collecting 하면서 방금 did you just start?
Yeah.
Oh, he's in it. You know, like it's always the first like 5 minutes where you have to like you land, you have to fucking pick shit up. Good shit.
How do you know it?
I'm just thinking of Fortnite.
Ah.
I think it's the same. I don't know. Fortnite, it was okay. I liked it before it was super popular, but then 갑자기 잘 돼서 they added all these new features. So I'm like, I don't. It's too much for me.
어려워져서?
어려워져서. I'm gonna try to get a few hours of sleep before we head off to Nami-sam. Good morning. 몇 시지? It's like 8. Good shit. It's like 8 o'clock. Can't be too loud. It's now on our way there to Gyeong. The wild morning. It was. Usually, if it's like raining a lot, like okay, it's raining a lot, but it was like really raining. Can you see? Oh, pregnant ladies. You can't tell. Angela. I gotta do my makeup now. 우리의 여기로 오는 journey 개웃겼어. We got off the train. We took a taxi to the little boat area, and then we took a boat to here, and then we took a shuttle to this hotel. Raining super hard, even worse. 더 세게. From 3 p.m. we can check in. Bro, that's a big ass fucking mosquito. If that shit bit you, you'd fucking goodbye. Lose a fucking limb. 그니까 개코. Touch it. 만져봐. Korea, so sleepy. Can't pick it up, so we're having lunch first before we go to the beauty zone. Really delicious though. I'm not that hungry, but like looking at this meat, honey, she's getting thirsty. 갑자기? So I guess my booth is also sponsored by Sun and Park. I guess 네, 안녕하세요. 웃기네 이거. I don't know what's going on. It's already popping off over there, obviously. But we're in like this. It's like this tent, this inflatable tent that kind of looks like a quarantine zone. If there was like some sort of zombie apocalypse going on. I apologize for like this weird lighting. It's because of these lights doing that. But I finished setting up. I realized like I have all this makeup, and this is after cleaning all my makeup. So I got a lot of stuff from Sonimpak. So all that stuff. I'm gonna start off with doing Chan's makeup just to make it look like someone decided to come over here. Actually, just kidding. He's in the bathroom, so we're gonna sprucing up Smiley over here. This is before. And now he's looking fine and fresh.
Fine and fresh.
And the same, which is what we want. I'm working on Chan. 끝났어? 어때? 괜찮지? 오, 아이돌. 재밌나 봐, 보면서. Well, the real party is over here. 사람들 안 오면서. 몇 시지? 4:13 now. Having a good time. Not that many people, but it's fine because there's just not that many people in general. Or I'm just a flop. But the ones I've done so far, love the trends, love the looks. Even though it's really just foundation, concealer, and a snatched nose contour. So we're gonna be here for a few more hours and just chill and relax. But because it's like this plastic dome, so like it's really the sun is cut. The headbeat is like really strong, so I feel like I'm like boiling inside. I feel like it feels like a sauna, but 참아야 we have these samples from Sunny Park, and we're like, shit, let's just take that. Let's just, nah, we're done. Boom. It's a very hot day, but you know what? We made it, and it was actually a lot of fun. So we dropped ourselves up back at, I guess it's almost like a pension, because there's other people staying there, but I don't do this often, but I have to say, this place is like really pretty. It's so Instagram worthy. We're gonna go eat and not die. This.
나 잠깐 언니랑 통화만 하고 들어갈게.
나 찍어봐.
잠깐만, wait.
나 소개 멋있게.
And guess who else is back?
그런데? 나 머리를 보여줘야 돼. 어때?
피커 같대.
뭐?
피커이 뭐야, 한국말로? 피커.
공작새?
아 공작새. 시봉이가 이거 프랑스 국기 같대.
헐.
오늘 잘했냐?
망했어.
알바 석세스. 자 이제 식사하세요.
친구들한테.
난 내일 이거 해야 돼.
It feels like a middle school dance.
We wanna party.
Oh my god, bitch, they're wild in. What the fuck? It's the next morning. I'm still drunk. We're at Donggyun Oppa's hotel room.
눈 아파.
물고기 몇 시지? It's like 7:30.
지금? 7시 반은 넘었겠지?
Doing everyone's faces. Lighting.
7시 50분.
Oh my god, that was 속찬이었어?
아, 너도 들었어?
오.
진짜 시끄럽지.
잘 어울리네 코 고는 거 되게.
졸기. 안녕하세요.
For me, I put foundation really 얇게. And then I just use concealer here.
그러니까 뭐랄까 이렇게 털이 떨어지면서 어떤 이런
나 이거 통이 달라서 이거는 그게 아닌 줄 알았는데
그거 맞죠?
더 센데요 이거. 오랜만에 하네요. 제가 인도네시아에 있었기 때문에 그동안 하지 못했습니다.
좀 칙칙해 보여.
그러니까 야 이거 얼굴이 어둡냐 이렇게.
혹시나 물 필요하면 프로토 가서
아 단톡방에다 말할게요.
Shibong has really like 고양이상 eyes, and then his 눈썹 is really like. 그래서 약간 straight하게 그려야 돼.
나한테 그러지 마.
잠 깨는 영이야 아침에.
감사합니다. 이렇게
배고.
너 지금 가서 밥 먹어 빨리 지금
배터리 없다.
띠로리.
방에서 I remember the last thing I filmed, but 방금 3시 끝나서 아까
찌카다.
They are the backup dancers for EXO, so 고생하셨습니다.
고생하셨습니다.
고생하셨습니다. 데뷔네, 준한 데뷔. We're gonna go eat now and eat. 맛있다. 어때? 맛있어요?
먹어보진 않았어요.
맞아.
이제 먹어보도록 하겠습니다.
Sorry. 어떠나요? 난리 났어. 맛있어? 죽인다. 개 좋아. I'm so fucking tired. Was probably one of the most stressful days I've had in a while. Not of my life, but in a while. So last night I got really drunk. Not to the point where I was like throwing up, but just like quite intoxicated. You know, so I just fell asleep and then I woke up around 6:30. Jimmy Nuna was like, "Oh, Edward, we need to leave by 7:30." I had to do GTI's makeup. Aoora, Donggyun, and Shibong. But I was like, okay, whatever. You need to backtrack a little bit though, because on Saturday, after the beauty booth thing, and we were on our way back to the hotel to check in, because we didn't check into the hotel because they were like, oh, you can check in at 3 p.m. So I was like, okay. We packed up our stuff, left the beauty booth, and was on our way to the hotel to check in. And as we passed by, everyone, you know, all the friends were in a group. I'm not going to say who exactly, but they were like, oh, where are you going? And I was like, oh, we're going to the hotel to check in. And this person in particular was like, you don't have a room. I was like, how are you gonna tell me I don't have a room? The thing is, Treasure Hunter booked rooms in the hotel for creators, and there were a lot of people that were with us that weren't creators. They were just kind of there as support or whatever. So I was like, yeah, I guess that makes sense. If we don't have a hotel room, then I mean, like, it's not like we can fit all these people in one hotel room. And honestly, like, why would Treasure Hunter spend the money on these people that aren't part of Treasure Hunter? So at first I was like, what? But then, you know, they're like, oh, you guys are gonna have to stay in the pension. It's like these little, kind of like these Airbnbs sort of. So a lot of people are saying that, so I was like, okay. And I don't want to sound like, I'm like a 1 million subscriber. I'm not like pissed about the fact that I didn't get a hotel room. It's more like, what were the credentials or whatever. Especially since they were the ones that are like, Edward, please come to Treasure Island. Like, we want you to come here as a special guest. So I was like, okay, I guess. I didn't mind it too much, of course, because I was hanging out with friends. I was having the time of my life anyway. You know, we were just hanging out. So I didn't mind that. But anyway, in the next morning, I woke up in the pension. And so I went to the hotel to GTI's room to do everyone's makeup, whatever. And I was planning on taking a shower and getting ready there. But as soon as I was doing the last person's makeup, they're like, oh, we gotta go, we gotta leave, I was like, I need to take a shower. I didn't say that in my head. I was like, I need to take a shower. But my manager was like, oh, you need to go do one of the other people's makeup. And I was just like, I don't mind doing makeup. I love doing people's makeup. You know, whenever friends need makeup done, I'll do it for them. I'm not like the best, but you know, I don't think I'm that bad either. And I like helping people out. So I was like, okay. But I think I would have been more okay with it if the checkout time wasn't so close to the time that, like, I wish I just had more time, you know, to at least get ready myself. Because I have a stage too. Here I'm helping everyone else, which again, I personally do not mind. I like helping. But I want to fucking get ready too. But like, oh no, Edward, you got to pack up your stuff. And if I had a hotel room, I could have already like showered there. I could have, you know, gotten myself ready first before I help yourself before helping others. But here I am, like, I didn't wash my hair. I smell like shit. Because also the day before, in that little beauty dome thing, that fucking plastic bubble, it was like a greenhouse sort of thing. And I was like all sweaty and nasty. But I was too tired, and also I was drunk, to take a shower the night before. So I was feeling like really gross, but I was like, you know, I'll take a shower. But no, they're like, no, you gotta go. And not only that, but if I had a hotel room, I could just set up my stuff there. People could just come to the room. Also because GTI, they're like in the same, they would have been in the same hotel. So they just come to my room and I just do their makeup. But every time I'm doing people's makeup, I have to set my, I have like 4 bags of like stuff I need. 1 bag of makeup, 1 bag for like skincare, 1 for hair and stuff. But I have to keep packing everything up and moving. And this island is like, I have to like walk to places. And it's like 15 minutes between each little place. And again, I would not mind, but all this time crunching, I was sort of like a mixed bag of emotions at the time. So a lot of things were running through my head. And I was getting really stressed out with my manager being like, we need to go. And then having to pack everything up. And I'm usually the type that like, is just like chill. I don't let small things, I'll try not to let small things get to me. And even if they do, it's kind of like 2 minutes later, I'm like over it. But this time I was like really like, not like oh my god, but more like just frustrated. But I was like, you know what, whatever. I just have to pack my stuff and go. And so we did. But it was one of those things where I'm just like, nobody touched me, nobody talked to me. I just need to do my shit and get over it and just like get ready. On top of that, I still haven't showered. And so I felt nasty. And also some of my clothes got soaked even in the luggage because it was raining just so hard. And a little bit of the water soaked into my luggage. And so everything was just like pissing me off. But anyway, I went to like the little tegisha, the little waiting room to do Edmer. He's the MC, Edmer, the mukbang DJing guy. Originally, I thought I was doing his makeup, but then I forgot. There was a girl that was sitting there, and I remember like a few days ago, my manager was like, oh, is it okay if you do these 2 MCs makeup, Edmer and this other girl? And I completely forgot about it. I said yes at the time, of course, but then I forgot that I knew it. So I walked into that room thinking I'm only doing Edmer, but the one sitting there was the girl. And so I was like, oh shit, I was supposed to do her makeup. So I was like, okay, I made myself down. But I told her I knew things were like gonna go downhill because I tried to kind of like lighten up the mood because it's such a quiet like waiting room. It was kind of awkward and we met for the first time. Like jokingly in Korean, I was just like, oh well, I kind of only do boys makeup, but you know, I'll try my best. And I said that as sort of like a joking way to kind of like, oh no, you'll be fine. But she was like, yeah, like I could hear it in her voice. She was like, really? But sometimes my Korean, it's like, I'll know enough to be able to make those jokes, but then if the person doesn't get the joke, then I can't like really explain it because my Korean isn't at that point, if that makes sense. But anyway, I was just doing her makeup. I was like fucking shitting myself. I was like, I'm gonna fuck this girl's face. She's fucking gorgeous. And I could tell she's not the type that would have been like kind of understanding if I did make a little bit of mistake. She'd kind of be like, but at this point, during the day, I was like, I just need to do this because if I think about it too much, then I'm gonna get pissed off. And I honestly, I just did a makeup I would do on myself on her, and she was already fucking pretty, so it looked amazing on her because she's fucking gorgeous already. But then she had to do hair, and I was like, before her manager, I guess it's her manager. She was the one when I walked in the room. She was like, oh, you're gonna do her hair and makeup. I was like, I mean, I do makeup because I only brought stuff with me to do like the booth, which is the point of the beauty booth was doing boys makeup, which is ironic because I did mostly girls makeup that would randomly come because no boys would come to my booth. Pretty much just my friends. I only brought stuff to do like boy makeup on people, so I didn't have that much stuff with me, and the hair tools I brought were literally just a hair dryer and my flat iron, and not even a flat iron, the small iron I had, like about a 1/2 inch one that's curved, so I can, like, if my hair is this length, I can add waves to it. I was like, oh, how do you want your hair done? I was hoping she would just be like, oh, just like straight, because she had just showered, and so to kind of just calm down the frizz, I would kind of just like use that, not really a flat iron, but I would use that iron to kind of tidy things up a little bit. She's like, oh, a little bit of like a wave, like a natural wave, and it's just like, because for that I would need like my 1-inch flat, like actual flat iron that I can use to like slightly more loose waves. But I was like, she's like, hey, bonjour, like, have you tried it before? I was just like, yeah, but like not with the flat iron that I brought with me. I keep saying flat iron, it's not a flat iron because it's like curved. But I was like, you know what, it's not that hard. I've done it before with that sort of iron, so we'll give it a shot. She has gorgeous hair, by the way. Amazing. Great condition, long, thick. But that was the problem. It was so thick that the heat just was, and it was on a high temperature too. It just wasn't taking to the iron. First of all, I had to use like smaller sections, because if the section was too thick, it just wouldn't take the wave even. It would just be like, I would like curl the tool really like around, but it would still just like fall flat because it's just so thick. So I had to take thinner sections, but because of that, it's not creating like a natural wave. It's more like a slight loose curl, and I was like stressed out. That plus the fact she had so much hair. But at this point, Edmer still hasn't come into the room because he was taking care of something else. So even for him, I literally only had like 5 minutes to make it, which is fine because it was just like foundation and a little bit of eyebrow. But this girl, I spent like 45 minutes on, and I still haven't done anything to myself. And I was like stressing out, so I was thinking, oh, because I put perfume on just to make sure, because she probably just like, this bitch smells like shit. I was like barefaced, my beard was growing out, I was like up close to her face, so she's probably just like, this homeless man is disgusting. Like, what have they fucking done? Because apparently there was supposed to be someone else, which actually, in the beauty booth, the people next to us, I think they were supposed to do her hair, but sister didn't show up. So I'm stressing out because I can tell from her voice and the way she's looking, she keeps like checking her hair. She fucking hates it. I can tell. And I was like, I felt really bad because I don't want to do a bad job on her because she's the MC. Like, you can tell she's a professional bitch. She talks really well. Half of me was like, well, it's not really my fault because I don't really do hair, especially for girls. And then the times I have done it, it was more like in an easier situation and I had the right tools, but this time I was limited in what I had. And also they were just randomly like, please do our hair. And I was just like, I'm not prepared for this. But the other half was also like, I feel so bad that I'm like literally fucking this girl's hair up. And I thought maybe by the end, like, oh, you know, all like, you know, come together so it'd be okay. Like, personally, it wasn't that bad, but it's definitely not what she wanted. It was more of like, I wouldn't say like a natural wave. It was more like, again, a loose sort of curl. And her hair is so heavy that most of the curl was just at the bottom. And the rest of it was kind of straight-ish. And so, you know, even the manager was like, oh, yep, and then. And another staff was, oh, yep, and then. Like, it's pretty. And they didn't sound like they were just trying to please it. They thought so. Because I also thought it was kind of pretty, but it's just not what she wanted, I think. But then when, you know, all was said and done, I guess, I don't know if it was her boyfriend or her manager. At some point, I forgot the word that she said, but she was like, oh, isn't this a little... And I knew, but especially with the tone of her voice, she was like, she fucking hates it. Like, it's not what she wants. And she was done. She went to her boyfriend or manager or whatever and was like, oh, isn't this a little... But the guy was, oh, yup, I'm there. Like, it's pretty. But they were, like, literally right next to... While I was doing Edmer's makeup, they were sitting right there probably talking shit about it because they were doing the whole whispering thing. But I was like... Again, half of me was like, I'm sorry, but I can't help. But the other half was just like, I'm so sorry. I wish I could help. And while I was doing her hair, the dancers, the backup dancers for my stage were arriving. So I had to tell them how to get onto the island, how to get into the waiting room. And then after Edmer's makeup, I had to do the dancers' makeup. So it was almost 12 o'clock. My stage was at 2 p.m. And I still haven't gotten ready, washed my hair. What ended up, I didn't even shower. I just didn't shower. I didn't even wash my face. I shaved and I used toner to kind of like wipe my face down. And I literally just shampooed and conditioned my hair in the sink of the bathroom there. It was like wild. But you know, I was like, I just got to get it done because if I just sit here and complain and sob, then nothing is going to happen. An important detail I forgot to mention earlier, in this morning, when we were eating breakfast actually, after I finished GTI's makeup, I did have a little bit of time, so I was like, okay, I need to eat because I'm starving. So I went there to the front, and right next to the lobby is like the little eating breakfast area. And they're like, oh, if your name is on here, then you can just eat breakfast for free. And there's a list of names of treasure hunter creators. And we were looking on there, I was like, my name's not even on here, even though I'm like a treasure hunter creator. Even people that aren't even from Korea, because a lot of people from like Indonesia, Philippines came, they were on there. And it's not like, why are they on there, not me? They shouldn't be on there. It's not like that. It's more like, if they can be on there, how come I'm not? Again, I didn't mind paying for it because I was so hungry. I was just like, let me just eat. It was a buffet, so it was kind of, the price is high, but I only ended up eating like cereal and toast because I just had no time. And it's kind of my style of breakfast anyway. But I thought it was weird, but then later I found out who it was exactly. I think it was my manager. He called me because this was when he was like, oh, you need to do Edinburgh's makeup. I was also like, oh, wait, I'm eating right now. But I asked him like, how come my name is on the list? He's like, it should be. You have a room there. And I was just like, excuse me? So you mean to tell me I have a room in this hotel that treasure hunters spent their money on, but I didn't even use because someone else told me, oh, you don't have a room. I think the person that said that got confused, thinking that the people that didn't get a hotel room also included me. Because I remember even going to Treasure Island today, they said, oh, your friends or staff that are coming with you, they can't get a room, they can be in the pension, but you have to have your own room. And we can only book a room under your name. So then it was weird to me that when this friend on Saturday was like, oh, you don't have a room. I was like, that makes no sense. But again, I went with it. And so I just ended up staying in the pension. I feel like a lot of the stress could have been lifted if I just had a hotel room. Not because I'm like, I deserve a hotel room. Not like that. But I feel like it would have helped a lot of like with other things. Like again, like with doing people like they just come to the room. You know, my little shop. I could also have taken a shower, gotten myself ready, which would have helped cause me less stress when I was doing everyone else's makeup. Because it got to the point where I was like, I just need to like slap this makeup on people because I would do it like all carefully, but then as the day progressed, I would just start slapping the makeup on because I'm like, I need to do my own makeup. I need to get ready myself. Yeah, I don't fucking know anymore. I'm so over it. But we did the stage. It was over with. It was okay. I was so busy. I didn't get to rehearse. That's another thing. I was so busy doing other people's makeup and hair that I didn't even get a chance to rehearse or discuss when Smiley would come out to rap, like where we would be on stage. You know, we kind of just literally just like went along with it and wung it. Wung it? Wang it? We winged it? I just want to be able to do my job well, even if I'm not an expert per se, whether it be performing on a stage or doing other people's makeup. I want to do it well. And for that to happen, I need to make sure I'm like in the right mindset and like I'm well prepped for things. And today was just like not a day where any of that happened. It really threw me off guard. So I'm really fucking happy it's over, and I'm probably not going to do, if they ever, which they probably won't be, if they ever decide to do another fucking Treasure Island, you can count me out. Only because I just want to avoid the situation. Like, anyway, I'm gonna end the vlog here because it turned into like just a rant video. Sorry you had to see that. Sorry you had to see that side of me, but it's honestly a waste of time. But it felt like I filled you in with what was happening because I didn't really vlog today. So yeah, bye.